What's up, Leafs fans? Welcome back to Leafs Digest. We are breaking down the Toronto Maple Leafs defeating the Seattle Kraken in their first ever matchup in league history. The Toronto Maple Leafs defeat the Seattle Kraken 6-2 tonight. We move to 31-12-3 on the season. Game 46. We continue to chug along. We break a 2-game losing streak after falling to the Calgary Flames and the Vancouver Canucks in what were pretty good outings in terms of offensive chances. We just weren't able to bury, and tonight they respond. They put the puck in the net 6 times from 6 different goal scorers. Everyone seems to get into the action tonight, and it was a pretty good game from this Leafs team, all things considered. Jack Campbell gets in there, gets a little bit of confidence back, only allowing 2 goals on 25 shots, giving him a .920 save percentage, a good night all around. But before I get into the rest of the game breakdown, if you've been here before, if you follow this channel, if you subscribe to this channel already, you know what's coming. And if you're a first-time watcher, a first-time listener, welcome. Thank you for watching, but I'm going to have to remind you or let you know right now, Goody and I are on the road to 2,000 subscribers, and we've promised you guys when we hit that 2,000 subscriber mark, we will be getting mullets. We are getting dangerously close to that 2K mark right now. We're growing our hair out to the playoffs, so if you guys help us hit that 2K mark, you get to see us with some pretty ridiculous hairdos. We will be rocking mullets throughout the entire playoffs, so if you want to see some silly stuff from the boys here, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already and help us hit that 2K mark. But let's get back into tonight's game. It starts off pretty good. The Leafs come out strong. You go into this third straight road game after 2 somewhat upsetting losses, and not necessarily upsetting in terms of not showing up, being able to play the game or not competing, but in terms of putting up 48 shots and 53 shots or 51 shots in 2 consecutive games and not seeing results from it, and then being outscored on the other end. You're walking away from them going, what more can we do? At least the forwards walk away from that going, we are creating chances, we are contributing to this game. What is going on? Why aren't we able to do this? And tonight, putting in 6 goals only on 25 shots has got to feel pretty good for this team. A big confidence boost, especially rolling in there into an away barn. Third straight road game, and you put up a 6-2 victory, a pretty defining one where you were in control the entire time. That feels good. Starting off with Alex Kerfoot's goal, it's a great play all around. The Leafs putting pressure on. John Tavares comes up with the puck, and Kerfoot has seemed to fit into that line pretty well. He's able to move up and down, and I know playing Jared McCann tonight, who does manage to score himself 2 goals, it's one thing that every Leafs fan, even fans of the NHL are out there looking at this matchup going, Kerfoot versus McCann. Who should the Leafs have kept? Maybe they should have moved on from Justin Hall and tried to keep Jared McCann. That's a conversation from another time. But as far as tonight goes, Kerfoot getting on the board at least eases that feeling of McCann putting 2 against us, and you can look at it and go, all right, he's contributing on that second line, he's helping this team out, and he's able to score some goals. So that is a pretty good feeling there for him doing that, and it just comes from good hockey play. The puck goes in deep, and you put pressure on Seattle right away. It's something we've seen this team lack in the past. We've seen them go through lulls where that comes out of their game. They seem to forget how important forechecking is and creating chaos, creating turnovers. When you see a play like that tonight, guys are in the right positions. They have strong or high levels of hockey IQ. You're strong on the pucks in the corners. You force the team into making mistakes, and then you're able to capitalize on it. It's not just a good thing in terms of you're doing the right things, but you see the results from it, and you can walk away, and Sheldon Keefe can look at this one and point it out and say, that is the right thing. You keep that going, you will see results for it. So there's good stuff going on all there. One thing I want to point out tonight is Wayne Simmonds, the Wayne train. He looked pretty good tonight. I mean, he didn't get on the board. He doesn't get himself any points or any goals. But that being said, he still had himself a pretty good game. And it's something you come to demand of Wayne Simmonds more than expect of it. There's games where he kind of has these lulls and you're wondering, why isn't he being so physical? Or you miss the game against Calgary and you sit there and say, that would be a guy that would be nice to insert into this lineup. Well, he comes out tonight and he does exactly what you'd hope for out of him. He's physical from the jump. He's skating fast. He looks like he's got legs under him, and he's putting pressure on the other team. And that's all you can ask out of that guy. That's what he's here for. You're on the fourth line. Put pressure, skate hard, hit guys. That's what he did. He looked pretty good tonight. I like what I saw from Wayne Simmonds. And I know that he played against Vancouver, but he did miss the game against Calgary. So getting him back into the rhythm of things, that's good for this team moving forward. Good for the depth here. Good for that fourth line. So good stuff from Wayne Simmonds. One thing I got to say here, you go to that first Seattle goal, Hall, Muzzin, Nylander, Kerfoot, and Tavares. Any combination of those 5 guys have seemed to get trapped into the defensive zone a lot, and they put themselves into bad situations. That's kind of what ends up happening on that first goal. Although the puck got fired into the corner by William Nylander, it hits the ref, bounces out to a Seattle player. That's really unfortunate. That's not necessarily something you can predict. And when you look at that one back on the game tape, you probably look at it and go, well, get out of the way, Stripes. But he's there. It happens. You live with it, you learn from it, you move on, and you have to respond, and that's exactly what they did. My main point coming out of that goal is just that line leading up to it and that defensive pairing. They've often got themselves into trouble a bunch in the defensive zone, and more than anything, just getting trapped, not being able to exit the zone, not being able to get past the blue line. And there, William Nylander has a chance to exit the defensive zone. Instead, turns it back into the corner where he's trying to play it back to Tavares, and it just has a poor result from the play. Maybe going forward, the lesson to take away from this one is just move up ice, get out of your zone, don't diddle around, don't have fun with the puck in your own zone, just move it out, make the safe play, and move on, get off the ice. He had been on the ice for a while there, so that's something where you look at and go, all right, move on from that one. I gotta say here, though, Matthews and Marner on that bunting goal early on, battling away in the corner. It's yet another great hockey play, great display of doing the right things. Matthews and Marner, 2 guys that have often been criticized for lack of physicality, lack of winning battles, and they go out there and they battle away in the corner, leading to that goal. You put pressure on the Seattle D-men in the corner, down low behind their net. Matthews comes away with the puck, and Bunting, of course, this little rat just skirting around out there in the slot. Matthews finds the puck to him. He fires it away. It ends up going 5-hole on Grubauer. The guy just continues to be hot, and that line in general having themselves an incredible night and an incredible run over the last 10 to 15 games here, where they just keep putting up points at a ridiculous pace. So great goal from that line in general. Not necessarily like Bunting's goal was all world and you're going to see it on highlights tomorrow morning, but that line, that is good hockey play, and that's something, that is a habit you need to continue to build moving forward towards the playoffs here. Even though Seattle's not the greatest team, you take away from that one and you go, we're doing some of the right things. Let's keep some of that up. This power play continues to do incredible things, and the best thing that I've seen out of them recently is the passing of the puck. Their power play entries have been so much better, and their ability to set up and hold pressure in the offensive zone has been something that has taken a step forward from what we saw last season or what we saw when they go through these little lulls, and it's just quick puck movement. It's simple as that. You don't overthink it. You're not trying to make the extra pass. You just move it quickly, and it keeps the other team on their toes. Morgan Rielly back there has been shooting a lot more, and it's keeping the penalty killing unit a lot more honest, where they have to step out because now there's more than 4 scoring threats on the ice. You have to take away the 5th up top at the blue line, and it opens them up. It allows for the 4 guys on the inside closer to the net to move the puck around and create higher danger scoring opportunities. I mean, you look at that play there where they end up scoring on the power play, and it's just puck movement all around where it's so quick, so fast. The other team's struggling to keep up. Pucks go on net. You're banging home rebounds. It's great stuff there. And then you even see it from the second unit when Liljegren is firing across to Spezza. He puts the puck on net. Bunting tips it, hits off of Kasha, and ends up in the net. It's just a weird play all around, but it results from moving the puck quickly and keeping the other team on their toes. Now, you want to talk about a guy who has been doing some incredible things. He's honestly going to get my awesome Matthews play of the day here. It is Mitch Marner. Mitch Marner with a goal and 2 assists tonight. The guy hits 400 career points. What an incredible milestone for him, and to do it so quickly is honestly so impressive, and he has completely elevated his game recently. But that play where he goes down on the penalty kill, he draws the defender all the way with him while he's on a semi-breakaway. He pulls it back like he's going to pull it to his backhand across the goaltender, and then he just does that ballsy little drop pass to Kampf, sliding in behind him that not a single person in the entire building saw coming. It was Beautiful. That is my Awesome Matthews play of the day. But for Mitch Marner to do that, it takes balls. And you know what happens if you've got balls? You've got to take care of them. Yes, that is right. Leafs Digest has our first ever sponsor. And I mean, it is incredible. You're talking about balls out here, and you got to take care of those things. Well, who better than to take care of them than Manscaped, the best in men's below-the-waist grooming. Manscaped offers precision-engineered tools for your family jewels. Manscaped recently launched the Ultimate Men's Hygiene Bundle, the Performance Package. You can join over 4 million men worldwide who trust Manscaped with this exclusive offer for you. 20% off the Manscaped package, and yes, there is an and to that 20% off. Free worldwide shipping with code LeafsDigest at manscaped.com. It is floating across the bottom of the screen here. If you haven't gone to Manscaped already, plugged in code LeafsDigest, I don't know what you're doing. But I mean, I mentioned there over 4 million men worldwide. And if I am right, which I know that I am because I am the self-proclaimed analytics guy of this podcast, that is about 8 million balls worldwide being taken care of by Manscaped. That is an absurd number. 8 million balls. Take that one with you right to the stat pack. That is directly from me. 8 million balls worldwide. The Performance Package 4.0 by Manscaped has arrived, and oh man, is it ever a game changer. Inside this package, you'll find the Lawnmower 4.0 trimmer, the Weed Whacker ear and nose hair trimmer, the Crop Preserver ball deodorant, Crop Reviver toner, Performance Boxer briefs, and a travel bag to hold your goodies. I mean, first off, the Lawnmower 4.0, this trimmer is the future of grooming, and dare I say the greatest ball trimmer ever. I mean, you're talking about you want to keep these things safe. You're sitting there going, Zach, how can I use this thing? You're trying to tell me I've got to use a razor? I've got to use an electric razor on my balls? Guess what? This 4th generation trimmer features a cutting-edge ceramic blade to reduce grooming accidents thanks to their advanced skin-safe technology. The Lawnmower 4.0 is waterproof and also has a 400K LED spotlight in case you need a more precise shave. I mean, what more can you ask for there? We're talking about cutting-edge ceramic blades, LED lights. Like, we're taking care of you next level here, and you get rid of that bathroom mess because this thing is so water resistant. I mean, these guys are just, it's the products. Come on, guys, we're taking care of you here. 20% off Manscaped with promo code Leafs Digest. It's floating across the screen in case I haven't said it enough, in case you haven't seen it enough. Make sure you head over to Manscaped. I mean, they're throwing in free gifts. You're getting in the Performance Package 4.0, Manscaped boxers, and a travel bag. Like, how am I going to carry this razor? How am I going to carry this with me? Put it in the travel bag. It's so easy. They're giving it to you guys for free. They're throwing it in there. And remember, 20% off and free shipping with the code Leafs Digest at manscaped.com. 20% off free shipping and 20% off with promo code Leafs Digest at manscaped.com. Unlock your confidence and always use the right tools for the job with Manscaped. We could not be more excited about this ad read and having these guys involved. So thank you so much to Manscaped. But make sure you guys head over there and use promo code Leafs Digest if you're going to buy Manscaped products. Back to tonight's game. I mean, we're talking about ballsy plays. We're talking about guys getting nitty gritty, and who other than Jake Muzzin to step up tonight, bring that physicality back into his game. Jake Muzzin was a guy I looked at tonight, and I thought there was some ups, there was some downs, but he played an incredible game considering where he's come from. He spent a little bit of time out with this concussion injury, and we're sitting there wondering, can Jake Muzzin get back to what he was? I don't look at tonight and say he's all the way back, but I do look at it and say this was a step in the right direction. You look at his play all over the ice. He's covering on 2-on-1s, making the right decisions, blocking passing lanes, blocking shots, making hits, stepping up in the neutral zone. That is exactly what we need from this guy moving forward. We're just looking for a solid defenseman to do the right things in his own zone, have an active stick, break passes up, break plays up, hit guys, be physical, clear the front of the net. Jake Muzzin did that to a T tonight. He was just, for me, an impressive player in tonight's game. And then on top of that, you throw in a Jake Muzzin goal. First goal in a 28-game goal drought. That's got to feel good for him to see the puck go in the back of the net. So good stuff all around from Jake Muzzin. I'm pretty happy with that. I also just want to shout out, I throw the Marner Austin Matthews play of the day out there, but David Kampf, for him to bury that one, it was a little bit concerning. He might be injured on it. He ends up walking away all good. So we're happy with that. We're happy with what we saw from David Kampf. And for him to score, I mean, the guy moves to 6 goals on the season. His career high is 8, and we've still got 36 games left this year. We were all worried about what can this team do moving forward? Is David Kampf going to fit in here? Can he contribute? He'd only scored 1 goal last year. It's gone. That worry is gone. The guy wins faceoffs. He kills penalties. He's scoring a little bit more. He's creating offense. It's great stuff from him. And to score on the penalty kill, chef's kiss. Congratulations, David Kampf, on yet another goal. Great penalty kill, and to be able to score shorthanded off a beautiful pass by Mitch Marner. Amazing stuff there. So I liked what I saw. But guys, one thing that I've got to get into here is going to be my grades of the game. You guys know exactly what time it is. All right, here we go. Grades of the game. I got my grades of the game score calculator out here. We're going to be breaking it all down by the number. We're giving you guys an accurate scoring on this one, so let's get into this. All right, we're going to start this one off with team offense tonight. Out of 5, I'm giving it a 5 out of 5. You only put up 25 shots, but you managed to score 6 goals. What more can you ask for from this team? They don't ask how, they just ask how many, and guess what? The answer tonight was 6. 6 goals on the Seattle Kraken, a 4-goal differential at the end of the game. 6 goals gives me a 5 out of 5 on tonight's team offense. Love that from them. I go to the team defense. I can't quite give this one a 5 out of 5, but I am going to give it a 4 out of 5. You managed to give up 2 goals, one of them being on a penalty kill, which is kind of unfortunate, so I don't know if I tie that one into team defense necessarily, especially considering I got my own stat category for it, but 4 out of 5 for team defense. I feel pretty good about that one. The team, they look pretty good. They look physical. They were moving faster. So good stuff all around from there. Goaltending, I'm going Jack Campbell a 4. I mean, he let in a soft one on that second Jared McCann goal. That one he's going to want back. That squeaks through. It's one you look at and go, I wish he didn't let that one in. It's one as a fan you watch and you say, I wish he didn't let that one in, because for his own sake, he's probably going to look at it and go, whoopsies. But hey, it's all right. He still managed to have a .920 save percentage. He makes 23 saves on 25 shots on goal. So good night for Jack Campbell, and probably a good night for him to be able to get a little bit of confidence back moving forward, gets another win under the belt, and move into the next games here feeling a little bit better, having another win. So 4 out of 5 for him. Power play, I am going 5 out of 5. Easy answer here. The puck was moving quickly. The zone entries were great, and they go for 2 for 2 on the night. That is perfect. 100% on your night. How can you not give them a 5 out of 5? That is my grade for the power play. Penalty kill, I'm going 5 out of 5 as well. I know they allowed a goal against, but you also went 3 for 4. You only allowed 1 goal on 4 power plays, and you managed to score a goal, continuing to be an offensive threat even when you're killing penalties, even when you're a man short. It keeps the other team on their toes. It keeps them aware. It keeps them awake when you're on the ice. They can't take the foot off the gas even when they have that power play. So 5 out of 5 for tonight's penalty kill. And this gives me a final grade of an A. Can't quite get to the A+. There was a couple things missing, I think, but overall, I'm giving this one an A. It was a pretty good game from this Leafs team. So overall, I am happy with that one. That is my analytical breakdown for the grades of the game tonight. So, I mean, let me know in the comments below what you guys think about this one, what you guys think the Leafs' grade of the game deserves to be. But that is my grade. I'm giving them an A on the night. I think it was a pretty good one all around. But breaking this one down, just a quick recap here. The Leafs beat the Seattle Kraken 6-2. We moved to 31, 12, and 3 on the season. The power play goes 2 for 2. The penalty kill is 3 for 4. Jake Muzzin scores a goal. Mitch Marner gets 400 career points. He has a goal and 2 assists. Bunting a goal and assist. Kerfoot scores. Kampf scores. Muzzin, Kasha. Lots of contribution from everybody all throughout this lineup, so it's good to see from that standpoint. Great to see David Kampf score goals. I love seeing the guy score goals just because he's not supposed to. And my final thing that I'm going to say, the Seattle Kraken arena staff needs to figure out that ice, because at first I thought it was a Leafs problem, and then I noticed every single guy on the ice was falling all over the place the whole night. That ice must have been soft, so there was some weird stuff going on there, but hey, it's not up to me to fix the ice, and you got to play with the conditions you're dealt. That's Seattle's barn. They should have been prepared for that one. They weren't. They get blown out by the Toronto Maple Leafs 6-2 in tonight's game. Great recap, great reaction, great game from the Toronto Maple Leafs. Leafs fans, thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you haven't subscribed already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We're on the road to 2K. And last thing, if you guys are looking to take care of your jewels, go to manscaped.com and promo code Leafs Digest. You get 20% off and free shipping. I mean, we're giving you guys a deal here. Like, come on, we're hooking you up. Use the promo code Leafs Digest. Link is also in the description, so hit that up if you guys need that be. But hey, thank you guys so much for joining us tonight. We greatly appreciate it. We will see you guys after the next game, Thursday, February 17th against the Pittsburgh Penguins at 7 p.m. We'll see you guys then. Leafs fans, keep believing.